I'm Lukas Göthman, and this is my studio in Stockholm, Banérgatan 33. It's a cellar. I've been here for 14 years and I love the place. Down here I'm making stories I'm doing journals about how it could have been. So it's almost the truth, but it's not. It's about existence, chronology and poetry, about life and daydreaming. So I often write my daydreams and then I cut them down. In the end I have text for my painting and they are all around me. The paintings are two separate things with the texting. I'm writing all the time. I have my notebooks, I do it in the phone, in my computer, and I'm collecting like small treasures of texts. And then in the parallel world I'm thinking about painting. So when I think I know what to paint and I feel really good about it, I also hope that I have the perfect text for it. So down in the studio it's all about painting, and the letters and the content is second. So collecting texts, painting, two different things. I know the text, and also if they are with two colors it's much easier to see it, but still it's only figures and forms, and the paintings are abstract paintings, and a monochrome is a monochrome. Still, if you have the opportunity to communicate at the same time, it's like something hidden. And also I did that a couple of years ago, a hidden suite of works only on the back side of paintings, another painting, to be only seen of the owner or institute or whatever. So well, it's painting, and painting it's kind of a life work. So the big adventure is painting, and the text is my secret. And also it's a quite nice way of living, always knowing that I have a couple of texts in my head or in my pocket to arrange the world with, to find not monetary changes. You can change your way of being for free. So going from the studio to my apartment can be a kind of an adventure, just in the way you look at it. Things that people like a lot, like really simple pleasures, if you have the ability to change the world with text, you can do it to a complete nightmare looking at the TV. It's better than The Shining, looking at the 6 o'clock entertainment channel. The color scheme is like a personality, and you have the originals in Helsinki now. That is my original color scheme. So, for example, if you help me, here are two paintings with the color schemes in them, for example, the first one is the colors are from the 50s, and the second one over there are colors from the 80s. But if you look at it now, you see all the colors in the exhibition, and I've been working on them since the 90s. And so the most important colors is brown, pink, orange, black, white, and brown. Did I say that? Yeah. It's also to be bold when it comes to colors. We know that a lot of art painters, the older they get, the more black and white and brown it gets. So it's I think for me it's a relief using this kind of extravagant paint colors. I think in one way it's super simple, because I was doing the backgrounds for my old repetition series suites, and I always measured the color wrong, the paint wrong. So I got some left, and it's quite expensive. So I started trying to paint this thick, and I did that for a couple of years before I actually did text. On the other hand, you could say that the old repetitions, it's one of those paintings I have in the show as well, with the small letters. That is this crazy times, oceans of time with the concentration. So going to thick paint, the paint notes, was a wonderful relief. And also a way of, during the years when I did the small letters, I had so much text that I really had to find a way of getting it out, and the paint notes is perfect for that. And because I'm very concentrated in the studio from the beginning, the paint notes was something I did in one day or something, but nowadays they take a lot of time as well, because I have some dogmas with it I'm following. So they are pretty slow, and they also have to dry very slow in a cold environment, and so now they are as slow as the small letters as well. I'm always doing repetitions, and also with the text it's a lot about repetitions and remixes of already existing things. It's like circles going forward. So with me and Johansson's work, I think we met many years ago in Berlin, and understood each other immediately in the way of going back and forward in the repetitions. Collecting things. I'm also a collector. I'm not doing art with it, but I collect things, and things itself is repetition, and it's a reminding of life when you repeat things. And also, like, if you say a thing a lot of times, it can be true just by repeating it. You know, I've had like a pandemic down here for 25 years. So the only difference now that we actually have the disease all around us is that I'm not getting interrupted all the time. It's a little bit slow, and it's nice when things happen, but it's also good. I work a little bit slow now, so maybe in a good world it's more quality than quantity, maybe. One thing is that I think I have, it's just an opinion, a kind of sense of humor down here. But also on the other hand, it's like the outer world is now as serious as I am too. So it's this silent, concentrated environment we have outside with the coronavirus. I think it's good for working with text and thinking about life, and maybe also appreciate moments of quality. And also, I think a nice experiment is like, let's move over here a little bit. The alternative way of living. Yeah. So I think that is a new thing for me, that I'm actually suggesting a couple of things in my text. This white painting here, white and black, it's maybe a little bit simple in the text, but it's still poetry. Let's not think too much about tomorrow. And in the end of the text it says, what does doubt do? So I think that's something to think about. I've been thinking about that. Let's not doubt too much, and let's not think too much about tomorrow. So it's not paused, and you try to live in the moment a little bit, and poetry is about the moment, especially reading it. Yeah. So maybe also the text get a little bit easier to write when it's such serious times. Well, not too serious. The next one here, if you can get it, it says, "Be my disease." So I'm changing the disease to something positive about obsession and passion instead. So. But I'm really sorry I couldn't go to Helsinki, because it's always a lot of fun, and I'd love to see the exhibition. I know it's not too late, but I think I will try it.